Welcome back, Brave Frontier fans. It's been a little while since I've done one of these videos because why would I bother, right? It's not like they're popular or anything. But first I'm going to show off a little bit of what I've been working on. I only need 3 more of these toy medals, which only drop from the 3rd level of the current winter event and are not a guaranteed drop. They're a chest drop. Exciting. And then I'm going to need more wooden soldiers. 65 of the darn things. Also snow gemstones and miracle frost. Those will come up eventually. On the bright side, we're getting closer to getting this done, so at least I know that at the end of this event I'll have my winter memoria, which is an alright sphere, I suppose. I don't think there's anyone with raid spheres going, man, if only I had their winter memoria. I was actually a little upset. Well, upset might be too strong a word. Annoyed, because these wooden soldiers do not drop very much at all. But they were provided in bulk to individuals who bought the special bundle chests that had them. Like, for example, we can see here, for just $9, we can get 4 summoning tickets and 1 imp art don. Oh, yeah. Or if we want to really go for broke, we can get 18 summon tickets and a sphere frog. Whoa! But a couple of weeks ago, you could actually go and get yourself some summoning tickets or some gems or whatever, and you get some of those stupid wooden toy figurines. Of course, all of these are for a specific character. One of those is the toy badges to evolve, and then that golden sphere is the special sphere for Toy Soldier Hido. Well, I'm not claiming right now because I don't need them cluttering up my damn inventory. But here's the thing, I'm not going to be purchasing anything else for this game, ever. You know, when it first came out, I was like, man, I gotta have the new units, I gotta have the item space, I gotta have the inventory space, and this is worth it, this is fun. I'm not sure how much I've spent on this game, except for the fact that it's too much. But just as an example, $35 is just under the price of a budget title for a console or something you could buy on Steam. You could buy quite a few games for under that, especially with the Steam sale that's going on right now. And here's the kicker with that. You don't lose those games. Whereas eventually, this is going to be turned off. This here game, this Brave Frontier, is going to be turned off. Now, I don't buy the people that are saying it's going to be turned off sometime this month or this year, given that there's 2 more days left in it. In fact, based off of what I know about these things, I'd say we're probably going to see Brave Frontier stick around for another 2, maybe 3 years. But that being said, I'm not going to be purchasing anything in this game when it could disappear, when I could just spend that money on something I know that I'm going to get enjoyment out of. And that's another thing. You're never spending money on something that you know you're going to get. It's always a gamble. You're basically gambling for the hopes of not getting more money or not bettering yourself, but bettering your position in a game. That's just not where I intend to be. So I'm done purchasing anything in this game, gems or otherwise. I do understand that with Brave Frontier coming out in Japan sometime at the end of 2017, that it is the intent of the developers to finish the story of this particular iteration. And I suppose that makes sense. They were bound to run out of content eventually, and this game has been going on for, what, 3 years now? But it definitely kind of reminds me that, you know, I could spend that money on things that I could really enjoy, be that, you know, like a soda at McDonald's for $1.09 after tax, or a game that I can get on sale for $5 or $10 somewhere. Or I guess I could go pull, and maybe, just maybe, I'll get some unit I want. Is that going to handicap me? Absolutely, especially the way that new content constantly comes out. But I think I'll survive. And if I don't, well, it won't be because I didn't buy a stupid character or something. So that's where I'm at with this. And I'd encourage you to do the same. Remember, the less gems you buy, the less you pull. The less you pull, the more likely it is that something you pull is something you've never gotten before. Hard to get all those repeats when you haven't gotten them before, that's for sure. But at the same time, I'm not throwing into this doom and gloom. Oh, Brave Frontier's dying. Why me? Why me? Of course it's dying. It's an online game. Many online games die eventually. At the same time, just because a sequel is announced doesn't mean that this game's going away. I mean, heck, EverQuest 2 was announced, and it's still going on, not quite so strongly. And the original EverQuest has been going on for even longer. So, and that's just an MMO title. That might not be the situation with some mobile titles, but that's just one of many examples I could think of. Both Final Fantasy Online games, for example. So, the game's not going away today. Enjoy it while it's here. Might be going away next year. Might be going away 5 years from now. But they're not getting any more of my money, and I think that's fair. Thanks for taking the time to listen to me. Hopefully, I can actually get those stupid items to drop. It hasn't been working for me so far, so get back to it, I suppose.